Apple recently released a shortcut called Remember This. Aimed at people who have short-term memory loss, the shortcut is designed to allow people to quickly build a visual log of what they've been getting up to throughout the day, all done with a couple of taps on your phone or even just with your voice. I've been trying it out this past week, and while it's simple, it's very good. And I think its use can stretch beyond memory loss. I think it's a great mindfulness tool as well. So in this short video, I'm going to show you how to get the shortcut set up and running, and then we'll explore some options for how you might choose to use it. Okay, let's get into it. Very simply, when you run this shortcut, you're going to capture a snippet of text and a photo, which is then compiled into a daily journal note in your Notes app in chronological order. So essentially, you can look back at the day and see what you did, both in text and photo form. You can capture quite long snippets of text if you wish, or you can just capture a single sentence and then come back and edit them later on. And the shortcut talks you through the entire process, starting by asking you what you'd like to remember, then asking you to capture a photo. The creation of the note is totally automatic, and the entire thing takes a matter of seconds once you've got this up and running, so it's a very convenient way of doing this. First things first, if you don't already have it installed on your iPhone, you're going to need to go and get the Shortcuts app from the App Store. It's a free download. It looks like this. It's developed by Apple, so it's perfectly safe to download and install. Once you've done that, you'll then want to open the Shortcuts app and tap at the bottom to go to the gallery. In the search box, type in Remember, and then the shortcut you want looks like this. Tap the plus icon to add the shortcut to your Shortcuts app. That's essentially it. In terms of getting the shortcut set up, it's very simple as all of the work creating the shortcut has been done for you. Your next choice is how you want to run the shortcut, and there's three ways that you can do this. You can do it by voice, by tapping a button on your home screen, or you can automate the entire process to run automatically at certain times of the day. Let me show you each method. Let me show you how to run this as a shortcut from the home screen first. To do this, we need to go back to the Shortcuts app and find the shortcut in the Shortcuts tab. Tap the ellipsis button on the shortcut, and then on this screen choose Share. Scroll down a little and choose Add to Home Screen, and choose Add on the next screen. The shortcut will now be added as an app icon on your home screen. When you want to run the shortcut, you would simply tap the button. But before we do that, let me show you one other trick here to get this showing as a larger icon. Tap and hold on the home screen for a moment to go into jiggle mode and tap the plus button in the upper left. Scroll down until you see Shortcuts and tap on that. You then want to choose this single widget tile, which handily has defaulted to our most recently added shortcut, which in this case is exactly what we want. You can see that it gets added as a much larger tile, which some people are going to find really helpful. So to run the shortcut in this mode, we would simply tap on one of the buttons on the home screen. The shortcut will ask us what it is that we want to remember, so we input some text. Tap Done. The shortcut will then ask us if we'd like to include a photo. I'm going to say yes, and then the shortcut will activate the camera, and we can quickly snap a picture. Choose Use Photo or Retake to take another picture, and if you get asked to allow access, ensure that you choose Always Allow. That's it. That's how the shortcut works. And if we now jump to Note, we can see the note that we just created complete with the text that we just added. By the way, there is an accompanying PDF for this video with full step-by-step guide including screenshots, and you can access it along with all PDFs moving forward and the growing library of old ones for just $5 a month. Click the link in the description of this video that says get the PDF. The other method available is to run the shortcut using Siri. Access Siri however you want to, either by speaking out the phrase or holding the side button or whatever it is that you do. Let me show you. Remember this.
What do you want to remember?
Read my Kindle.
Do you want to include a photo?
Yes. You'll take the photo the same way that you usually would, and remember that if the shortcut asks for permission, you'll want to grant it. With that done, let's jump back to the note, and you can see how it's updated the existing note with what I just added. The last thing I want to show you is how you can set this shortcut to run automatically via an automation. The benefit of this, of course, is that you don't have to remember to run it. You can have the shortcut appear at set times each day, reminding you to stop what you're doing and capture a snapshot of what you're doing at that moment in time. If you suffer with short-term memory loss, this is obviously going to be really helpful, but I also think that from a mindfulness perspective, being reminded to do this a few times each day could be a really good way of journaling. It's really easy to set this up. Open Shortcuts and tap on Automation down at the bottom. Choose Create Personal Automation. On this next screen, choose Time of Day. Choose the time of day that you'd like this automation to run. In other words, which time of the day would you like the Remember This shortcut to automatically run? I'm going to choose 8 a.m. You can set multiple automations, by the way, so don't worry if you'd like this to run in the morning, afternoon, and evening, for example. You can do that. Choose Next when you're happy, and then choose Add Action. On this next screen, choose Apps, and then scroll down and choose Shortcuts. On this next screen, choose Run Shortcut. So the automation is at 8 a.m. every day, your phone is going to run a shortcut, but we've not yet specified which one. Tap into Shortcuts here and choose Remember This from the list. Choose Next. I would personally leave Ask Before Running enabled. With this enabled, the shortcut will prompt you to allow it to run each day rather than simply running. It is up to you if you'd like to enable this or not. Choose Done when you're finished. And that's it. You can then set up multiple automations for different times of the day if you wish. So there you go, a very quick video exploring how the Remember This shortcut works. Like I said at the start of the video, it's a simple shortcut, but if you're someone impacted by short-term memory loss, or if you're someone who's into mindfulness and you'd like to be able to log what you get up to each day, this shortcut could be invaluable. What do you think? Is this something you might use? Drop me a comment and let me know. And as ever, if you found this video useful, do please consider leaving me a like and subscribing to my channel for more content like this in the future. See you on the next video.